Hey guys, if you've been checking out my stories over the last couple weeks, you may have noticed that I have been hinting at a new project or a new product coming out soon, and I'm finally able to say it's launched. It's available now, and here it is. This is the yearly reading journal that I have designed and had printed, and I am so in love with this product. Like, this cover may be my favorite thing that I've ever designed ever. I am so in love with it. I got back into reading last year after taking some time off, and I wanted to keep track of what I was reading, but I also really loved the bullet journal that I was seeing everywhere on Instagram and Pinterest and whatnot. So I tried using that. And I am not the kind of person that can sit down every week or every month and do a bullet journal spread and keep up with it throughout the year. So I only made it a few months last year. And I was really bummed because I didn't then have that data for the rest of the year that I wanted. So when I knew I wanted to do a better job of tracking what I'm reading and what I think about it this year, I knew I needed to do something different in terms of the way I was going to track it. So I created a bullet style journal that's pre-printed, 100% set up for the entire year, with all kinds of trackers and analysis tools and reviews and everything that you could possibly want in a book journal, at least everything I wanted in a book journal, so that starting now through the end of December, I don't have to set up another page. And I've made it available for you guys as well, for anyone out there who has the same issues that I do when it comes to keeping up a journal of their own and wants something that's ready to go and ready for them to just fill in. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you guys the inside of this. And I just really hope you guys like it, because this is something that means a lot to me and I am super excited about, and I can't wait for people to have in their hands. It's just crazy. I love it. So let me show you what's inside. So when you open it up, you have a title page with room for your name and info and the year. And then next we have the yearly reading goals page and a daily reading tracker, whether you track minutes read, pages read, whatever it is that you want to track on a daily basis, you can use this for. Then next we have the bookshelves for the books read this year spreads. There are 500 books across all of the spreads in the book, as well as a key for you to mark off by rating, by format, and whether it was a new or a reread for you this year, however you mark that. Then we have future trackers. We have upcoming releases, books on order, and ARCs. Then we have a wish list and some borrowed books, a lending log, and a writer's backlist tracker. So if there's a particular writer whose backlist you want to read through, you've got 2 whole pages for each author, and there are 6 backlist spreads for you to use, so you can keep track of whether or not you've read everything by a certain author. Keep going. Then we have a series tracker, so you can keep track of whatever series you're in the middle of and working your way through. There are a lot of spots, both in terms of books in the series and series that you are tracking. Then we have quite a few pages for the master TBR. So I know we all have a lot of books that we want to read, and there are just over 500 spots on all of the TBR spreads, so you have plenty of room. We also have a recommendation spread. I think there's 2 of these actually, so that you can keep track of books that you have been recommended but you aren't sure if you want to read yet or not. Then we go into the months. Each month starts with a month-specific TBR on one side, and on the other we have a look ahead for what's coming that month, for ARCs and new releases and books on order that you have coming this month. So you don't have to look back at the main trackers every month to see what you have coming. Then we have the review spots. There are 40 review spots for every single month, so there is plenty of room to keep track of however many books you read. You can see the format here. I tried to keep it detailed so that you had plenty of room for all the details you want. After the 40 review spots, we go to the monthly wrap-up. There's a spot for all the books you read that year, as well as a by the numbers for the month. You have books read, total pages read, books by format, books by rating, books by genre, a spot for your favorite book, and a spot for some notes if you have anything that you want to remember from the readings for that month. So every single month has all of those pages, and then this is the yearly wrap-up. We have another by the numbers page with all the same info as on the months. We have the yearly alphabet challenge if you want to track books by the letter that they start with. I know it's a popular challenge that a lot of people like to do. Then we have the book of the year bracket, like any sports bracket, to pick your favorite book for the year. We have the ratings and genre breakdowns. I made space for you to create like a pie chart so you can visually see what you've been reading by rating and by genre for the year. Then I have 2 breakdowns for whatever other kind of data that you want to track. You can fill that in. Then I have several quotes and notes pages to keep track of any miscellaneous information you want. And lastly, there are several blank pages that you can use to create your own spreads. Personally, I'm going to use one as a writing tracker to track whether or not I've met my writing goals for the week. But whether you use them or not and how you use them are totally up to you. Let your creativity go in this section for anything I didn't think of. So that's it. That is my yearly reading journal. I really hope you guys like it and see the value in it, because I think this is something that could be helpful for a lot of readers out there who, again, struggle to constantly keep up with their bullet journal, and this is just really important, and I hope you guys like it. Bye!